How would I characterise this season? It's been interesting. We had a great start. Well, I wouldn't say I had a great start. We had an okay start, and then me personally, I got injured, and then obviously came back into the team, and then found myself back out the team. So it's been up and down, to say the least. But yeah, you have seasons like that sometimes. It's not always going to be plain sailing. We've got great memories there. I know we didn't have a lot of success on the pitch, but personally I felt great here. The fans have been fantastic. The players that I've played with have been great, and I think moving forward, if this club was successful, I think it'd be one of the best teams in the league to play for.
Can you talk about? I'm sure it's a delicate subject, but can you talk about the future? Like what's going on? Do you expect to be back next year? Do you expect to be in what's back in? What's going on with you?
I've still yet to speak to Ryan and the rest of the coaches, but I think it's clear to see that I'm not going to be here next season. I'd like to stay in the MLS because I think if you're playing for a successful team, you've seen it. Getting in like the playoff race, the tension and the atmospheres at the games, it's unbelievable, and especially playing in the playoffs. If you're playing for a good team and a winning team, it'd be amazing. But yeah, I'm still yet to speak to the coaches about what's going to happen next, what's the next step. So I'm just going to take it from there, really.
How did you feel, or did you get any sort of explanation from Ryan? How did you feel for the last stretch of games where you weren't even on the 18 or
Yeah, it's disappointing. I wanted to end this my time here, with on a good note, on a positive note, and to not play the last game or not be involved in the last game, it was disappointing to say the least. I would have liked to thank the fans and stuff like that, but it wasn't meant to be. But I can understand Ryan's point, like the way he was doing it as well. Obviously, he's planning for the future. I'd probably do the same thing if I was a coach here. I'd be looking to get my team ready for what's going to be a massive year for him next season.
Disappointed with the way it was handled?
Yeah, I'd say it's disappointing. But again, looking, outside in, it's probably what I would have done as well. Like I said, I'm just trying to sit on the fence a little bit. I probably would have done the same thing.
Richard, was it ever explained to you? Did you ever take his side and talk about it, or was it just something that...
I went and spoke to him. It was after the Chicago game because obviously it was affecting my performances really because when you're a little bit you don't know what's happening with your future, you're a little bit like unsure. So I went and spoke to him, and we had a chat, and he made it clear, like obviously for next season, and then obviously like I said after that, he knew that we both knew the situation, and then he went and dealt with it like that. So that's fine.
Joe, it's been kind of a bumpy ride this season for the team, a lot of changes, people leaving and things. But you finished on a positive note on the weekend. What do you see that gives you hope for the franchise next season?
I think mostly like these games that we lose by one goal or lose late in games, they can be handled with just a little bit more quality, and I think that's everybody knows that, and they're after that little extra bit of quality. So that's my biggest thing, is that in the future, if we get that extra quality and we put away our chances early, it's not going to come down to the last minute of these games. They'll be dealt with 2-0, and we'll just control the game. So that's my biggest thing.
Are you pleased with the system that Coach Nelson has installed for the team moving forward, and as far as your vantage point as a keeper, the way the team moves in front of you based on the system?
Yeah, I think the biggest testament to that was on Saturday. I think we outplayed Montreal at every place in the park.
You had a great season this year. You won the job. Can I ask, has there been any discussion of rewarding you with a better contract?
At the moment, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that I will make more money.
How different will it be, if this team can get, a goal scorer, maybe not a prolific one, but somebody that can finish. And you look at players like, like the Bio, they had 20 goals this year, and I think, Robert, going up and down the injury, they got 8 goals this year, and 16 leader. How different will that make the results because of the way the team plays defensively?
Yeah, it'll definitely bring back all these fans. I think for the biggest part, it'll be a new Toronto, and it's like Ek said, the sky's the limit here. If we start to win games and put together a streak, then it could go a very long way.
Richard, in the end, is this your decision to leave? Because you have the contract through next season, right? So will you have to break that contract yourself, or some kind of mutual agreement, or what? I know you haven't sat down with the coaches yet, but what's your inclination?
No, we'll have to come to a mutual agreement, and then we'll go from there. As far as it stands now, I'm back next season, but like I said, we've got some talks for it to happen, and then we can take it from there.
Joe, there's a stretch when the team was giving up a lot of late goals. Is that tough on the psyche of a goalkeeper, or do you just have to look to the future and not on the past? Is it a tough stretch for you?
I mean, it's tough because you're losing points, and especially at the time of the season that we lost all those goals, and then you look back on it and you think, oh, well, we'd be sitting in 3rd, 4th place right now and making a playoff push. But at the same time, you've got to look at the actual goals, and they're just, they're one mistake and we're punished for it. And at this level, you can't do that and get away with it.